Yo, bro, what is going on with you? Happy hump day.
Man, happy hump day, man.
Yo, what's going on with you, bro? Holding it down on a hump day, man.
Man, trying to make it through the week, man. It's been a rough week, trust me.
Yeah, I heard that one. I heard that one. We're in the middle of trying to remodel the house and do some things. So I used to have my office set up to where behind me were my little old graduation stuff, family pictures. It looked kind of cool. It looked kind of professional. Now I got pictures, shit all in the background. I'm trying to sit in front of the clothes and everything. We're in the middle of remodeling, doing all types of stuff, dude.
Hold on, I lost. Yeah, man. So what are you gonna get back to, like, to your office space, or what is it that you're doing right now with the house?
So what we're doing with the house is my office space will still be here, but the way it was situated, like I had to actually swing and bang the wheelchair to get to it. Like the way that the desk was situated, I had to come in, swing and bang like this, then kind of reverse it. It was like parking into a bad parking spot every day. It's like every day you got to try to swing your car in like in between two tight spots and do all that to get it all situated right. And if I go to the bathroom, I got to do all types of crazy driving to get out. I'm always bumping it, knocking stuff over.
Yeah.
So the wife has been telling me forever, look, you got to put this shit like against the wall. That way it's just against the wall and you don't have to do all that banging and doing stuff. I'm like, yo, but I got to have my professional background because of the gig, the job. I'm on the phone and shit like that.
Yeah.
And now she's like, nigga, it's been homeboy, it's been about 4 weeks. I don't think your ass is gonna get back to that job. Like, you bullshit now. Like, turn that damn table. That way you could quit knocking stuff around and doing everything else. And I was like, yo, but then the room was gonna be dirty, and she's like, yo, shit, put a virtual background up.
Yeah.
I had to do a virtual background, and the virtual background looks like it does this. Watch how this looks. And I do not like this look. Like, yo, this looks like some kind of weird, like, that's not cool either. So
I think it's the background. I think it's the background that you're picking. I think if you pick something else, it looks different.
Yeah, I think it's because I gotta have the green room. I don't have a green room thing behind me.
Yeah.
So because I don't have a green room
so
thing
it looks
behind
solid.
me.
So it looks solid.
Yeah, anything solid behind me, then that's why all this stuff is like that. And I was still where I'm like, yo, I don't want to show the room being a mess. You looking at me, dude, do your shit. You gotta do something. Like, your ass can't sit here and do nothing and then say, well, I can't do my business because I don't have the room looking right. She's like, I'm not trying to hear that. Not trying to hear that. Do that shit that you always say, sell your damn blog and just keep it going. You're like, clean it up if you need to. You can clean it up a little bit. All right, cool beans, cool.
You know the ladies.
Tight.
You know the ladies be on us, bro.
Yeah, man, they be on it. They try to hear the nonsense, dog. You don't.
They try to hear no excuses.
No excuses, man. There's no excuses like that. Like, yeah, the excuse is like a pat on the shoulder, little kiss on the head, like, yeah, but yo, come on now.
Yeah, like
do
get it on.
Do something now. You're doing all this stuff now. Do something now. Like, all right, cool. Let me do some things, and that's what we're doing right now. I don't know now, and will I keep it like this? I don't know how I'm gonna do it. For right now, you're just gonna have to rock this way, man.
You gonna have to do it like that, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it like this, man.
You gotta
like this. TVs like that in the background.
Play around with Zoom and the backgrounds and stuff, and maybe you can find something that you can work with, and you're just gonna have to do it like that.
Yeah, man. Because her next idea was, yo, if you don't like that big desk behind it, that big dresser behind it that's all broken and shit like that. She's like, why don't you just buy me a flat screen TV for the wall and we get rid of that? We could just do that, Negro. Touche, pussycat. You right. Touche. You want a big TV too, don't you? You right. I would like a bigger TV. You right. Touche.
Yeah.
Nice little low point.
So that's an option right there.
option like a mug, man. God, dog.
Man.
Well, yo, man, I gotta tell you first off, 1,000 thanks for doing this again. This episode 1 again, because I messed up, didn't do the recording right.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
And man, before I even get going, because I said we're gonna go in reverse. The question I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna give you the question now. But they super duper business minded, business minded, and they got into an argument because their post was if you got like $1,500, it's dumb of you to spend $1,000 taking your kids somewhere doing something, and something happened to you and you get sick, and now your family only has $500. And they were making fun of people who do that. I'm like, yo, I get what y'all saying. You gotta save money, but real talk, dog. That $1,000 on that little trip could be everything it needs to show them all types of shit. You showing them culture, you showing them all types of languages, you showing them how other people live. You can use that as a real deal learning lesson. That shit could be way more than $1,000. And of course, they made fun of it. And I'm like, yo, I'm think you understand, dog. Like, I don't have that much time. So you coming to me talking about saving $1,000, the hell you gonna do with $1,000? You ain't doing that much with a goddamn $1,000. If you die leaving with $1,000, you ain't left. Daddy left us with $1,000. Man, damn that. Come on, man, you bullshit. Come on, you're not doing nothing. She could be 3. You not doing shit with 3,000. Damn, and they got to bury your dusty ass too. Man, stop bullshit, dog. You're not doing shit else with that. It's bullshit if you take their ass somewhere and don't show them a damn anything. It's bullshit if you save that fucking money and then your ass pass away and they still ain't got shit but that little old money. Man, you better teach your kids something while you can, dog. But that's the argument that I wanted to present to you when we come out. And I get crunk about this. Now, they had me crunk about this one, man.
That's a tough one, bro, because if you look at it from, like you said, culture and parent perspective, my kids are worth $1,000 all day, every day.
Every day.
But if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, then I gotta agree with them too on, you better stack that out. Well, I wouldn't say stack that $1,000. See, my thing is, if you don't know how to multiply that $1,000, then you might as well put it on your kids and use it. But if you can grab that $1,000 and day trade it like I do and put it on the stock market and turn it into $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, then I'd rather do that, flip it, and then make $1,000 off a profit off of a day trade, and then send my kids on a trip, take them on a trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you can turn that $1,000 into more money, then by all means, man, take your kids somewhere, bro, because the experience, they never forget that, like it's like you said, if you die, what do you need $1,000 on a savings account and then your kids never got to experience nothing with you?
Yeah, man. That's the way man.
So it just really depends. But if you're just gonna hold that $1,000, man, the bank is gonna give you 0.0001% and shit, ain't gonna give you a damn thing to keep that $1,000 on a savings account. But if you can flip it and make it into more money, then by all means, use it, flip it, make more money off of it, and then take your kids on a trip and shit. But if it's just gonna sit on the account or on under your couch or something, man, you might as well just go and take that trip because it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, man. You know what? I absolutely agree with that. That's a different way of putting it, because what I'm hearing you say is it's not about the saving. You got to teach them how to flip the money and do something with it.
How do you make more money?
Whether you go somewhere or not, you got to teach them how to flip something with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a whole different argument.
And that's a whole different
way of looking. That's a whole different argument.
That's a whole different argument.
Yeah, that's a whole different argument. Is you gonna go somewhere, you're gonna flip it.
Exactly. Are you gonna make more money off of it, or you just gonna like hold it and hold it like to dear life of $1,000 and be like, oh my God, I hope this hoping ain't gonna do nothing for you. That $1,000 is still gonna be $1,000 a week or a month after, if you don't do nothing with it.
Yeah, you're right about that one. You sure right. So, that's a different way of looking at it. Oh damn. I was just thinking about saving it versus going somewhere, flipping it versus going somewhere is a different argument.
Can you buy a few items and then post them on 5 Miles or on Facebook Marketplace and then sell it and make more money off of it? If you don't have the skills of like doing it with a stock market, or can you just go in and buy a couple stocks and sit on them for a few months, let it like accumulate some money, and then take the money out, and then, but if you're going to be able to generate more money with it, then by all means. But if you're not going to generate more money and you're just going to hold on to $1,000, man, you better take that damn trip and enjoy them, because your kid's going to be thankful, that you took them somewhere and you did something with them rather than just sitting on that damn $1,000 and then you die and you didn't do nothing with your kids,
Yeah, I see it now. So if you go on the trip, you got to find a way to make money off of the trip. And that's where okay. So if you go on the trip, then what I'm thinking is, because this is what the hell I'm trying to create. This is why the whole thing is so interesting to me, is because I want to create with whatever time I have left. The doctors say I only have a couple of years before I'm bedbound. And then they say I got nothing to the 10 to 15 before I'm out the game. The 10 to 15 to me is the scary part. I'm trying to do everything I can the next 2 or 3. Let me give them every lesson I can. Let me show them how to do everything. Let me show them all the people, everything I possibly can this 2 or 3, so that when I'm finally stuck in the bed, they have all of this shit to rock and roll with, to grow something, to build something. I guess what I have to do after talking with you, and I realized, is make sure my kids understand that these trips are not vacations, that these trips, they are learning to do something.
They're learning
making
lessons.
money off of it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I got to make sure that's what they're coming away with. We are not just doing shit. We are doing shit, and this is the reason why.
With a purpose,
hell
man.
Yeah. Value statement is the Malcolm X quote. People don't realize how one book can change a person's life. One book can change a person's life. It's a Malcolm X quote. What the hell do you think we are doing with this gratitude journal? This is the book that will change your life because it is a chronicle album of everything rocking and rolling and going good in your life. You just don't celebrate them. You just don't celebrate. You don't celebrate people coming home. They're just coming home. You don't celebrate a good meal. You just enjoy it. You don't celebrate the squad coming together to watch any damn thing. You just watch it. And when you celebrate it, yo man, when you make this your book, your album, this is the book that can change your life. I can, you know what? I can damn sure get down with that to make sure everything has a purpose, a why with it. I can, 1,000 thank yous for this talk. Hell yeah.
Like, let me give you an example of what I did and stuff. I went to Mexico with my wife, back to her hometown where she's from, where her mom and her brothers live. Mm-hmm. When I tell you, bro, I come from hard times, and I come from I come from hard times, and and I know struggle, but whenever I went to Mexico, man, them people live rough. Bro. Like whenever I tell you them people live rough, and then her brother, cool guy, met him for the first time like 3-4 years back and stuff. And he was like, this dude was like literally crying, talking to me about him wanting to like come to America, and he wanted to cross the border, and because he couldn't do it no more over there. There was no work, and the work that there was and not generating money. When I tell you these people live rough, like I'm talking about no hot water, cold water all the time, no AC, hot as hell, a house built with bricks, no floors, like concrete stuff. When I tell you like dirt cheap. I come from struggle, but that shit was a different type of struggle. And we went on that trip, and I'm like, well, coming to America ain't gonna fix it. You already got caught once. He was in jail for like a year because they caught him trying to cross and send him back. I'm like, you trying to attempt again, you might even lose your life. You got 3 baby girls back home, here with you. Why would you try to go to America? Why can you not make something out of here where you are? Like if you put your mind to it, you can find what to do,
Yeah.
You can find something to do and stuff to like better yourself. And he was like, no, you can't. I was like, yes, you can. I'm like, let me show you. Walk me through what goes on in here and stuff. And when I tell you, man, I took the time out of my time. I took the time to like sit with this man and like talk to him, and we figure out what was going on in the place. It's a little town and stuff. It's not even like the city. It's close to Monterrey, but it's not really Monterrey, Mexico. So it's like on the outskirts. And I'm like, so what goes around here? Where do y'all go shopping? What do people do? Like, is there a gym in place? Is there anything? Like, what do people do here on a daily basis? He started talking to me. I was like, that's it. People over there don't have cars. A lot of people, 99% of people in that town don't own a vehicle. Everything that they do, they must ride like an Uber. But I'm talking about like dirt Ubers, like crazy little broke down cars and stuff. But only the people that can attain those vehicles are the ones that can kind of like make money off of hauling people from the little town to the city and stuff to go buy groceries, to do anything. Like you have to like ride an Uber or something. So I was like, okay, so what's up with the Uber job? Why don't you like start riding people around and stuff? Get your hand on a vehicle. When I tell you, man, I got money in Mexico sitting on a bank account that I'm generating ever since like 3-4 years ago, because I was like, okay, so why don't you, how much does it cost to like buy one of those little cars that they're driving around here? I was like, it's a lot of money. And he was like, how much? I'm like, it's like 39,000 pesos or something. And I was like, what's 39,000 pesos? Man, I did the math. That's $3,000 here. Damn. I was like, let me get back home. Let me look at my bank account and my stuff. If I can get $3,000 free and clear for you, and I have to like mess up my stuff, I'll send it to you. I came home a month after. I was able to get $3,000. I did a cleaning project and stuff. I got $3,000 and I sent it to this boy.
How did it work out?
And I was like, here's your $3,000. He went nuts. He was like, what? You're sending me $3,000? I was like, $3,000. Don't mess around with my money though. Yep. You buy it, you buy the vehicle, and then you're not gonna go ride it. You stay with your job, and then you're gonna buy that car, and then you owner finance it to someone that that wants it and wants to like ride around town and use it. Dude, when I tell you, we're up to like 6 Ubers in Mexico now. We bought the Uber with that $3,000, 39,000 pesos. We seller financed it to someone for 90,000 pesos. So off of each Uber, we were able to get almost 3 Ubers off of that one that we got. So I was like, if you pay attention to me, I'm gonna teach you the game. So I send him that money. He bought that Uber. He found the guy a week after. Yes, I'll take it. 90,000 pesos. I'll pay weekly. Off of the money that I make off of riding around, I'll pay weekly. This dude pays us 2,000 pesos weekly. 90 grand, 90,000 pesos. And after we got that one paid off, I was like, that $90,000 that he's gonna give us, we're gonna go buy 2 more, and then you take the rest. So we buy 2 more for like 70,000. He kept the other 30 for him to improve his life. Kept his job. When I tell you, right now we're sitting around 500,000 pesos already.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
500,000 pesos. So I'm sharing that story because if you take your kids outside of the United States, third world countries like that, they got to understand that with the bread that they can get here, they can go make money to those countries because those people don't have the access to bread like we have it.
Yep.
$3,000 for us here, we can find that. It's work, but we can get it. Those people over there can't. And if they take that money here and they go to Costa Rica or they go to where you took them, I'm
Ecuador.
sure that they can do that stuff over there. So that $1,000 that you spend on your kids on the trip, they just got to understand this is not just a vacation. Yes, enjoy it, but come and see how these people live for you to go back home and get it because you can make money and you can create wealth off of those people and off of those countries out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So ever since I did this with this dude, he put AC in his house. He painted his crib. Like he bought himself a new car. Like when I tell you now he can give birthday presents and birthday parties to his baby girls. This dude is forever grateful to me like because of what I did and stuff. And I'm still generating money over there. Yeah, he's using a lot of it, but at the end of the day, it was $3,000 from here. That's nothing. You know, I got money over there because I'm planning on opening a gym. They don't have a gym in the damn little place where they are. I want to open a gym over there because it's going to create money. It's memberships. People will pay the damn memberships to go to the gyms. It's going to be machines. We can get that here and we just got to pay shipping to send them over there. You know, I either want to do that or I want to go ahead and open like a little resort, put a pool in a property in a house, and then people rent that over there every single weekend because they have nowhere else to go.
Yep, I believe it. A lot of what you're talking about right now is what we saw whenever we went to Jamaica. We were like, hell yeah, that's when we started thinking about it. Then we went to Belize. We were thinking about it more, but we didn't feel it and dig it. What you're talking about right now until we took the kids to Ecuador, and that's why we went to Ecuador, and we saw everything we can just see, and we already see how our Americans are coming through and doing shit and investing and making
and
money
buying
and fucking shit up and just doing what the hell they do. Yeah, and I'm like,
yes, sir.
We gotta slide in now before
you gotta slide in now.
That when the kids kept asking us, are we just going for a vacation? We kept telling them, nah, we're going that way. Daddy can see if this helps out with his illness. But even more than that, we want y'all to see how it is other places, because if we come back we can show you how much better we can live over there versus here. And even then, like whenever we come back, the girls, I have a 3rd grader and a 7th grader. Whenever we still talk about the trip all the time with them. What they always come back to, what they always say first off is, everything over there costs so much less. You can do this and then do that. You can bring this and then do that. And that's what we want them to think about. Now you ask my son that, and he's way more on the, I couldn't play basketball. I couldn't play. I'm like, yeah, you can play basketball if you lived there and started talking to people. You just didn't play basketball because we were there doing what the hell people do whenever they, pop up somewhere for 17 days. There's not a bunch of days we're just gonna stop and go hoop, especially since I can't shoot hoops with you. You either gotta roll out there by yourself or you sit in here with your old pops, man. That's how that works out. So your tools of authenticity, yoga, meditation, gratitude journaling, manifestation, things like that are what take your mind away from the negativity. Activities like that replace the overthinking so that you can get through your day in a better place with a better mindset and a better thought process. Mindset over bullshit.
Old man told me not come to sleep but a dream. So when you see that paint gleam, then know I'm living my dream.